Hello. How is 2024? I am not there yet. It's December 31st. This is the first time I ever made a mood board just for life, just for everything, just for this year. And I loved it. It was pretty cool. It's a great receptacle of stuff that is like kind of sentimental, that isn't very useful, but you also just like don't want to throw it away. And here we are. And I've collected so many things. I want to share them. If you think they'd be interesting or worth a watch, keep watching. Otherwise, go away. So I fully just embraced like Pinterest and stuff and just started looking at like pictures of things I want to embody in 2023. There's some goofy pictures here. This is Jake Gyllenhaal smoking a cigarette. Reading, typing, painting. There's a library, there's a little chess set. A bunch of people doing artsy stuff. So that was the basis. It started with pictures. And then throughout the course of the year, I've been just writing things on little note cards and putting them in. Yeah, we'll just start at 12 and then just go around the clock, I guess. This is Sweeney Todd. There was a wonderful performance from Gabby. She was in the No Relief film. She's a fantastic actor. So this is Sweeney Todd. This is the ticket that I got. A thrilling time is in store for you. A fortune cookie told me this. Flow, connection, playfulness. I assume that's what happens when, you know, you're doing the fun work and you're engaged in what you're doing. Don't train your creativity to suit the algorithm. I learned this pretty early on. This kind of came from Struthless when he was talking about art versus like content and stuff. And it kind of was the basis for at least my reasoning behind Will's Freak Power magazine, is that we should make art that is fulfilling to make, an art that's cool, and we shouldn't tailor it towards how many likes it's gonna get, because then we're making content. You know, there's a lot of people talking in front of cameras and trying to make people laugh, and no judgment on them, it's what they're trying to do, but if you try to train your art for engagement for TikTok and for Instagram, and it's a very business-like attitude towards it. Like, let's just start with the stuff we want to make. So don't train your creativity to suit the algorithm is what I've learned a little bit. 100%, this was typed on the typewriter. I got a typewriter on my birthday at a antique store at a garage sale when I was on a cabin trip. I've typewritten some of these notes. 100% of nothing will get you nowhere. 10% of something will get you somewhere. So this is a tarot card. There was a party at this apartment. I think it was when Finn graduated. It was like a lot of his school friends, and someone, I don't know who, there was a lot of people, left a Five of Swords tarot card. And that's not really a thing you leave accidentally. Like, you have a whole deck and you just left one. I'm pretty sure that there is some badass out there who leaves one tarot card at every party that they go to. So we got the Five of Swords, and that's pretty dang cool. Oh, Jake the dog from Adventure Time. To live life, you need problems.
That's so stupid!
If you get everything you want the minute you want it, what's the point of living?
That helped me a lot this year in confronting difficult things, because the more we do the difficult things, the better we are at doing them. Going to the dentist or like fixing your car. A lot of life and a lot about being an adult is just standing up and just doing that stuff. Going to the dentist for a little while for me felt impossible. And then I went, and then I realized it was a no-brainer. You don't even have to do anything, you just sit there and they clean your teeth. The universe does not run on willpower. You can be ambitious with your acceptance and love of the universe. Wu Wei, we're getting basic with Alan Watts stuff. He translates Wu Wei to
not forcing.
It's usually translated to not doing or do nothing, which I think people latch onto. It's like, well, I don't want to do nothing. But Alan Watts describes it as not forcing, which I think is a much better way to describe Zen and accepting and trusting life as it unfolds. So I like it. I like it. It got me through some stuff. Ooh, I love this one. This is from a legendary editor, Thelma Schoonmaker. She edited a lot of the Scorsese films. A lot of movies, people are sticking stuff out there
and asking you to believe it, but they're not making you believe it. It has to be very truthful and believable. And he'll often say to me in dailies in one take, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Isn't that all of art? That's all of art. That's all of art. That's all of art. It all boils down to the question, when you're looking at a piece of art, is do you believe it or not? Is the magic working, or is something wrong that pulls you out of it and you're like, this is fake. It's a good distillation of the stuff that we try to do. This is a fake $100 bill that I got from Jordan from Lemur Studios, because we were filming a commercial that had money, prop money, and I asked, could I borrow a stack for Freak Power?
No! My money!
If I can't be me, who else is there to be? Culture, imagination, memory, travel, personal identity. Those are all the values of Moleskine. It's in that little booklet that's like in all the journals and stuff. I think they've done a good job of creating a brand that feels very personal to people and feels very high quality. And it's got me to journal for years and years and years. I like the feel of the books, and I like it. Fragile articles accepted at passenger's own risk. Don't miss moments. Art, art, art. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Write yourself into existence. Don't rely on your thoughts, rely on your truths. Is it really true, or is it just a thought you're having? Sometimes it's not even thinking, it's just worrying. That's what our brains do. It's an organ, it's a thought-making organ, and it doesn't know that it's overthinking. It doesn't know that its thoughts aren't, you know, a reflection of what's actually happening. It's just supposed to think, even if it's not helpful. As one who wills and then unwills his will, changing his mind with every changing whim, till all his best intentions come to nil. That's from the Divine Comedy. I'll be a part of this world. This is the end to the first monologue in No Country for Old Men.
I'll be part of this world.
You are a part of a world of people that care about you and that see you every day and that talk to you and that you affect. Understanding that you're in that network is really helpful in trying to be nicer to people and trying to show up for people and trying to use what I have to help others and to make others feel like they belong. Music is the soul of language. Ooh, this is a haiku I wrote when I was really tired. We should go to bed. Too much to do tomorrow. Why am I awake? You shouldn't let poets lie to you, by Björk. By Björk. Björk. This is the end of that really weird video where she's like ripping open a television. Björk has a knack for like saying stuff that just sits in your head for a little while. Like, I don't think the quote is saying don't trust poets, because a poet's job is to tell the truth. Essentially, it's speaking truth with different words. If a poet is not conveying truth, they're conveying at best nothing, or they're lying to you. Don't let poets lie to you. Yeah. Other things that didn't fit on the board, these are 3D glasses that I stole when I watched Jaws in 3D at the Regal. Jurassic Park, not Jaws. Jurassic Park, the dinosaurs. I never watched Jurassic Park when I was a kid. I wasn't allowed to watch it because of the Velociraptors. The Velociraptors are like mean. And just a pride flag. I got to go to Pride this year in Buffalo with some awesome people, and it was a nice parade. We got so much swag. We got the most amount of swag, stickers and fans and glasses, and you know, all the companies in the world wanted to pitch in. This was so much fun. It was so much fun. I want to rip this up right now and start new, but I have to do close-ups. So maybe we can get this on camera of me just tearing this to pieces. Oh, I forgot. Okay. I put some pins in it, but I also fucking glued it to the board.
Okay, actually that does look kind of cool. You do just have Jake Gyllenhaal smoking a cigarette. I saw that when I came in.
I do.
What is that from? Is that from like a
I
movie?
have no idea. It's just a picture of Jake, I think. It's cool that, like, you know, there's a lot of just random shit that's, like, written on paper and stuff that's, like, cool. It's, like, sentimental, but, like, you don't want to throw it out.
Right, right.
So you have nothing else to do with it, so you just put it on the board. I was imagining that someone just has a stack of tarot cards and then they just, like, leave one at every party.
No. I think Anna had a tarot card set and left a card here or something
really?
like that.
That'd be badass if there's just a person who
We should start doing that.
just leave a tarot card at a party.
Yeah, that sounds badass.
Based on the vibe of the party.
If you have like a bad party, it's like...
You get the Two of Swords. So just to close out, there's 3 more things I learned throughout the course of 2023. The first one is to own and wear different pairs of shoes. I always used to have a pair of boots and a pair of shoes, one of each. I got these fancy ones from Canada, and suddenly I had different shoes for different occasions. Do I want to feel fancy, or do I want to feel myself? Do I want to feel hip and cool, or do I want to boycott Puma? So that little choice that I had like transformed my fashion, and I just pay more attention now to like the clothes I wear and like the vibes I want to give off. Don't poison the water hole. I used to put in like flavoring and stuff like lemonade things, and then I was no longer drinking water, I was drinking lemonade. I just got this like permanent fruity, salty, caffeinating taste in my water bottle after filling it with regular water. I've also been tempted to put in pre-workout, which is just like a terrible way to sneak even more caffeine in drinks, and I was just like jittery all the time. So water bottle is a place for water, that's it. And also this year I really learned that any attempt at art is valid. Art is the attempt at something. The art of painting, the art of war, the art of writing. To art is to attempt at something. And if anyone wants to make that attempt, if they see a great idea in their head and they put the idea to their hands, to their pencils, to their brains, no one should point at that and say, that's not real, that's invalid, that's wrong. If a painting sucks, it's still art. No one should take someone's attempt at a work of art and use it to make them feel small. So thanks a lot for watching and have a great year.